Dutch Sheets recently said the warrior spirit was essential in order to win America's freedom. And this kind of warrior spirit, heart, is also necessary spiritually. Though we're called to love and pursue peace with all men, we believers are also called to wage spiritual warfare. Where are the warriors today? Where's the manly spirit of courage and bravery that won America her freedom and her independence? I believe today it's lacking, and there has been somewhat of a feminization of the modern American church culture. This has been noted by many. C.S. Lewis said a couple of generations ago, "We are making men without chests and expecting them to show virtue and enterprise. We laugh at honor and we're shocked to find traitors in our midst." Beloved, there is really something going on here at an hour when we've got to raise up an army of courageous and bold fighters for the kingdom. We're finding a few in the ranks that are willing to do it, and this feminization of the church is part of it. Tristan Emanuel, who's a Canadian, he's the founder and president of Equipping Christians for the Public Square. He says this: on a cultural level, we all know that the idea of a real man has almost been beaten out of our social consciences. Men are objects of scorn and vilification. Watch any TV commercial or sitcom, and you'll witness a barrage of attacks, all designed to assault the dignity of real masculinity and the historic male role model as provider and as protector. Friends, that is never been more true than it is today. Actually, the television has portrayed men like to be Homer Simpsons, and that's a label we don't want. He said many pastors have suppressed godly men and male assertiveness, opting instead to be nice. They have abdicated their calling to speak the truth in the interest of political correctness. And they have decided that manipulating people with emotional self-help books and anecdotal sermonizing is better for the bottom line than training and teaching the men in their congregation to be leaders and warriors for Christ. As a result, the evangelical church is suffering from a shortage of real men. This is really convicting as to what's happening today. We've known for years that there are more women that go to church than men. Why is that? David Murrow wrote a book about it. It's called Why Men Hate Going to Church. He says men don't feel welcome in churches because Christianity has been feminized. Jeremiah Dye says the feminist movement really hasn't changed a thing because in the end, men have embraced their own feminization. Men have done this to themselves because they have become soft and lazy. C.T. Studd talked about, we just seem to somehow dread being called a fanatic. But C.T. Studd in his book, The Chocolate Soldier, says that all of God's real people have been always called fanatics. Fanatic is a term I'll wear, especially when it comes to loving America, fighting for America, defending freedom. Actually, not just to fight for it, but to be willing to die for it. That's how America got here. It's how America became great. And it's how she can become great again. God bless you to be a part of that army. And God bless America.